Okay, good morning and welcome back to another video. It is Wednesday. Recorded Monday and Tuesday's videos on Monday, and now I have some more. I could have recorded this yesterday, but I was feeling lazy, so I'll just do it today. That's why you pre-record video. That's a little YouTube secret. So today, still uploading a bunch of files, putting them in video form and putting them on YouTube. Today, this is one of my PE projects. Um, I did one of them. One of them went up on Saturday when I made my own workout videos, so that was cool. This is one of them, and then the third one should be coming out Thursday, I think, if I'm planning this right. But yeah, I'm excited for those. So this one is on professional wrestling, and this is why wrestling isn't fake. I came up with a bunch of reasons to try to prove to my teacher what we were talking about, because this was in PE class. So I wrote a couple paragraphs and then we're going to go through this. So, what is professional wrestling? For starters, L wrestling. I put L wrestling. Seriously, I don't know why I put the L. One of the key commands is where you can do like the braille symbol, L, and it takes you to the top of your document, but I think that's what I was trying to do. But anyway, wrestling and fighting are two different sports. When I think of fighting, I think about two people trying to beat the holy heck out of each other with simple moves like punches, kicks, and chokeholds, like in the UFC, or someone getting mugged. Someone getting mugged. I see if you said that in class. Wow. While in wrestling, there are punches, kicks, and chokeholds. It has a lot more specific moves and is based on storytelling during the match. I would have to agree with that. There are tons of different wrestling companies and wrestling styles. I'm not getting that. There is Lucha Underground, which is more athletics and flips. There was Extreme Championship. I'm not getting that. Extreme Championship Wrestling, or ECW, which was a hardcore style of wrestling with all types of weapons used in matches. My favorite is World Wrestling Entertainment, or WWE. Their style of wrestling is based on a lot of storytelling, and the majority of the matches have a purpose to advance storylines. It is my favorite because I've been watching it since I was 9 years old. So yeah, I started watching December 2011, so coming up on 10 years. And yeah, WWE is still my favorite. I just watched Fastlane on Sunday, and a lot of matches are story based. Now you do get your occasional random match where you have oh god, what was it? What's a good example? You have like, what was it, like, I don't know, you have the freaking retribution thing. That hopefully that's over with, but I didn't even know. Just a bunch of pointless matches. Oh my god! And back in like 2013 to 2015, they even did in 2011. You have a 2-minute Divas match. It was so bad. Like Natalya versus Beth Phoenix. Actually, they were tag team partners, but those matches were so bad. They were so short. Never made sense. You have the same people over and over again. Eve Torres, AJ Lee. It was ugly. Anyway, so let's continue this. Wrestling is not fake. Let me repeat. Wrestling isn't fake. Some of the things people do is real. If you told me you jumped off a 15-foot ladder through a table and said it didn't hurt, I wouldn't believe you. If you got hit in the back of the head by a steel chair, it would hurt. It would hurt a lot. People have been flattened with thumbtacks. Talk about you, Mankind, or Nick Foley. Put through flaming tables. Talking about Nick Foley again. And attacked with baseball bats wrapped in barbed wire. Am I just describing Nick Foley's career right now? Along with items like fire extinguishers. Adam Cole used one. He's the first person I think of, but I know numerous people have. Kendo sticks. That was Sandman's major weapon. Did I put mallets? Oh, was I talking about that giant mallet they used Hell in a Cell 2019 for the theme? Maybe. Sledgehammer, Triple H. Lead pipes, Dean Ambrose used one. Trash cans, biker chains, Undertaker used those. Screwdrivers, when Randy Orton stuck one in Jeff Hardy's ears. Hell in a Cell 2018. And crowbars. I don't remember where I saw one, but someone used. And I'm about to sneeze. Great. Great. I mean, I put just on Friday, a wrestler got a champagne bottle smashed over her back. That's when Carmella did that to Sasha Banks on SmackDown. People have been thrown off cars, talking about you, Batista, and put through the top of ambulances, talking about you, Kane. Someone got chokeslammed through the top of one. Is that Zack Ryder or not? If I lock you in a steel cage with a 350-pound man that wanted to beat you up, that wouldn't be too fun. See, I give numerous examples here of what I'm talking about. Another reason wrestling isn't fake. Because the wrestlers actually get hurt. There are plenty of examples throughout wrestling history. A guy named Vince McMahon tore both his quads just by walking to the ring. That was Royal Rumble 2005. A guy named Randy Orton dislocated his shoulder just as he was about to win the match. He was doing his taunt for the RKO, I believe against Wade Barrett, and he dislocated his shoulder doing his taunt. Wrestlers get concussion from, they get concussion from time to time. A guy named Daniel Bryan had to briefly retire for 3 years because he sustained so many head and neck injuries from wrestling. And a guy named Shawn Michaels had to stop wrestling for 4 years because of a broken vertebrae in his back, because he landed wrong from a move. I am talking about Royal Rumble 1998, I believe, when, it was a casket match. He was thrown out of the ring, and, his back hit the corner of the casket. It sounded very painful. It probably was very painful. So yeah, God, I would not want to be in that situation. A guy named Nick Foley got hit so many times in the head with a steel chair from his opponent. Nick's wife and kids had to leave the match because it was too traumatic. I'm talking about another Royal Rumble. Was that 98 as well? When The Rock just took the steel chair and Mankind was handcuffed to the ring post, or Nick Foley. And The Rock just went ham. He was just banging the chair over and over, just direct headshots to a guy that was handcuffed to the ring post. That just sounds gnarly. Another example is a guy named, Chris Benoit, he who shall not be named. He was in the news 13 years ago for committing a double homicide suicide on himself, his son, wait, what? On his son and him. I didn't put his wife in there too. What? A double homicide suicide on himself, his son, and him. What? That sentence made no sense. He committed a double homicide suicide on himself, his son, and him. I meant to put his wife or this is my first time reading this in a good 3 months. One of the reasons that happened is not only did he lose his best friend 2 years earlier, I talk about Eddie Guerrero, but he got so many head injuries while wrestling. He wasn't all there, like in quotation mark, all there. Yeah, he did the diving headbutt. So that's when you jump off the top rope or the second rope, and you just ram your head into your opponent as hard as you can. Oh, it is. Oh, yeah. A guy named Samoa Joe had a move called the Muscle Buster, where he picks his opponent up and drops him headfirst into the mat. He did this during a match and things didn't go well. His opponent had to retire and never wrestle again, and his neck surgery. Whoa, what? Wrestle again, and his neck and have neck surgery, and the move has not been the move has been banned since. I'm talking about it was an NXT, I think. Samoa Joe was going against Tyson Kidd. He did the Muscle Buster, and he that's what I'm talking about. You can look up the clip. It is bad. I love the move, but now when someone gets hurt, it is. It's banned. Although it is annoying when Samoa Joe taunts like, "Oh, I'm about to hit you with a Muscle Buster," and we all know they're countering it because you can't hit the move. Plus, just like any job, freak accidents can happen at any time. Some injury can be as minor as a bruise or light bleeding, up to a shattered nose. Who would I reading about that had a shattered? A shattered nose, momentarily paralyzed with a broken neck mid-match. Or that was Brock Lesnar when he did the I was talking about, was it Joey Mercury or Jimmy Noble? One of them, the ladder spot. 2006 Armageddon or 2008. One of them. It happened to one of those two in one of those matches against the Hardy. Jeff Hardy did the seesaw. He jumped on one end and boom, his nose shattered. Momentarily paralyzed in the match. That was Brock Lesnar. Everyone thought he died. Or getting your leg snapped in half. I believe that was Sid Vicious. In WCW, he went for a clothesline or something off the top rope or so. Oh, that did not end up well. Some other thing that happened is whiplash. That had happened. Snap fingers. Yep. Internal bleeding. Losing teeth. Broken wrists. Broken ankles. Torn ACL. Torn pectoral muscle. Oh, and torn pectoral muscle. That was the last one with John Cena. How many more? I know it's I don't remember who else tore what, but yeah. So that's the end of the paper, and that is why wrestling isn't fake. You see, they're like, don't try this at home. Yeah, you should seriously not try it at home. But my brother and I tried it anyway, and I sent him to the hospital. But we'll have to see about that one. So yeah, I hope you like this, and I'll be back with another video tomorrow. Bye, guys.